So first of all, I'd like to really thank all of you for giving me this beautiful opportunity to present before you an idea worth spreading that has already changed the lives of millions of people for the better. Now, let me begin by asking all of you a question. How many of us here go through a whirlwind of emotions almost every other day, trying to make peace with ourselves or trying to accept the situation in life as it is? An honest answer would be, okay, I got the answer. Yeah, that's right. Quite many of us, including me, obviously. It's in our daily quest of attaining all our goals and desires, which we believe would make us really happy, we should realize that at times we are running away from happiness in the opposite direction. And it's quite easy for us to believe, my friends, that, do this and do that and that, and it's going to make you so happy and so fulfilled. But put on a wise man's hat, and as all of you right now pointed out rightly, that, once this rosy situation, happy situation passes away, we go back to a state of feeling misery or, loss or defeat. So what do? Right now, today, here, am I asking you to stop chasing your dreams and ambitions and stop struggling to make your way ahead? I mean, hell no. I came all the way from India to study in America to fulfill my dreams and ambitions, and the technology that helped me fly so far and test my potential in foreign lands wouldn't have been possible if it wasn't for the power of ambitions. So, as businessmen, businesswomen, as students and individuals from various walks of life, isn't it quite imperative for us to understand how does life actually work and how does nature work? And I believe, my friends, that we need to wash and feed our brains daily, just as we do to our minds. So, I think the secret to a really happy life lies in not getting affected by these changes in life every day, not getting too happy about something that has worked out for us beautifully, or not getting too let down by something that hasn't worked for us. But it is, it's quite impossible for us, right? It's second nature as human beings to not being happy about an achievement and not being sad about something that has worked so wrongly for us. And you should see that it's quite ironical that we have put the remote control of our lives into the hands of our emotions. Actually, my friends, the underlying truth is that when we stop reacting to these daily changes and situations in life, that is when we secure the key to an everlasting joy and happiness. Okay, so let me share something with you. You see, our bodies are constantly evolving, and they are made up of biochemical processes and these reactions that keep happening day in and day out. So they are just constantly changing. And these bodily reactions or processes in the form of sensations such as heat, cold, pain, thumping, shivering, itching, and whatnot, these are the bodily sensations that we react to and not, the daily changes and situations in life. Let me illustrate by an example. Say I got a call for a job and I went for an interview, but I could not make it. But all these people who were interviewing with me, all around me, most of them made it. So obviously, I might not feel that great about it, and I'm going to be let down, and I'm going to go back home, and I'm going to feel so angry and saddened at the situation. And hold on for a moment. I shift my focus to my body and see what's happening. I see that as I'm getting angry and as I'm getting saddened at the situation, my body, it starts getting really restless. My breath, it starts getting shallower and heavier. My body, it starts getting really uncomfortable and uneasy. So what is exactly happening right now? Our unconscious mind, it's completely awake 24 hours a day, even if our conscious mind is not. And what our unconscious mind starts telling us, it starts disliking these sensations that are arising in the body. These sensations of uneasiness are what we are reacting it. It starts telling us, I don't want to be in this situation. I don't like the way I feel, man. I just want to get out of the situation. Who likes it when we're getting angry? We all feel so unpleasant in our bodies. So that, my friends, is the knowledge. What we are reacting is not the outside situation. We are reacting at these sensations in our body. And once we understand how to stop reacting to these unpleasant sensations, that is when we become equanimous, and that is when we gain complete balance. Now, one more interesting thing to note out here is that, I got angry today at something, or I'm like really, sort of lost hope about life, or, anything of that sort. I'm having all these negative emotions in my mind. So what happens? I start feeling really uncomfortable and really uneasy, and I don't like the way I feel. Again, now, a second situation, say you're feeling really positive about life and something really nice has happened. Or maybe you have a lot of good wishes or goodwill for someone. You start feeling so positive and elated inside, and you start feeling so good. So you see, whenever you get angry or you have ill will or you have hatred, it is you yourself you're punishing first before you're punishing the others. I am the one who's suffering first when I'm getting angry or I'm holding these negative emotions in my mind before the others do. And coming back to the bodily sensations, a good mindfulness meditation practice is going to teach you to stop reacting all those sensations in our bodies which arise due to all these negative emotions. Now, thousands of years ago, the Buddha, he practiced a technique called Vipassana meditation. And in his lifetime, he practiced it to attain enlightenment, and he helped millions of others to attain enlightenment too. Now, this technique of scientific mindfulness meditation, it deals with observing your body and observing all your bodily sensations. When you get the opportunity to take one of these 10-day Vipassana courses, which are offered for free all around the world, you get to observe your body. You get to see all the bodily sensations, different kinds of sensations. I mean, these are just normal in life, like heat and cold and itching and shivering. These are normal sensations, but these are the key to liberation. And when you observe these sensations properly in these 10-day courses, your mind becomes really sharp, and you see that these sensations, they are absolutely temporary in nature. They just arise and pass away. They arise and pass away. And so if they are so temporary in nature, you start to understand, why should I be, so attached to them? Why should I react to them at all? So you learn, my friends, to stop reacting to these bodily sensations. Or in turn, you actually learn to stop reacting to the situations in life outside. And you actually become a much more balanced and a much more happier person. Let me tell you a short story. About a decade ago, there was a girl who was suffering from social phobia. She had a fear anxiety of interacting with people and making new friends. And she had difficulty in, even talking to people or opening up with them. Because, all through her childhood, she had, been mocked and bullied by her friends at school. And eventually her family, they termed her as somebody too naive for the worldly ways. When she went on to college, the same things happened. And she grew up with a lot of fear and insecurity inside her. I mean, just the insecurity of being accepted by the society as a normal person. So luckily, she came across the concept of meditation, and she went for Vipassana, one of these 10-day courses. And when she came out as a much more changed person, free of a lot of her stress, as a much more stronger person, ready to be able to take on the life as it comes. That person is standing before you, my friends. And in my fight with all my problems, my doctors diagnosed me with a problem called fibromyalgia. It's a neurological condition which is completely debilitating. It, gives you a lot of body pains. You wake up with mental fog. You can't solve daily problems of your life. And, it completely handicaps you, even for normal work hours and for normal working. So, I found that as I practiced the Vipassana meditation more and more, I came out of all these problems. I started feeling a much better person, somebody who had better control over her life, better mental clarity, much more energetic, more efficient at work. And this thing, my friends, has not just happened with me. It is now happening, and it has happened in the past with millions of people. They have come out, evolved as much better people in life. So, my friends, my message to you today is that, wouldn't it be great if we were the ones who started having the control of our own lives, and we, stop getting affected by whatever is happening around us? No matter life is good or life is bad, we are happy. We are completely equanimous. And actually, isn't that the end goal of all that we do? Isn't that exactly what all of us want to achieve? And, actually the goal behind all our goals, and that is happiness. The benefits of Vipassana, they are enormous. So, you are much more efficient, you have much more mental clarity, you don't get disturbed by daily things, and hence, I just believe I'd really like if all of you devote just 10 days of your life to this beautiful course, which is being offered all around the world for free at various Vipassana centers. And just for a small start, why don't you please go ahead and visit YouTube, where we have a beautiful link on a short guided meditation by S.N. Goenka. That's just the beginning part of the meditation, the Vipassana meditation. Thank you so much. It's wonderful to be here today.